UT Martin, very good. I mean, we knew they were very good. They outsized us. They're more athletic in every position, and they came out and shot the ball well to begin the game, and that was frustrating to a certain extent because their shooting percentages haven't been as good as they shot the ball tonight. But the biggest disappointment was the 45 points we gave up on live ball turnovers and second chance. And I mean, you just can't do that, especially against a very good team. I mean, they're well coached, they play hard. I told our players in a couple of the timeouts, I mean, that's the way the game's supposed to be played. You're supposed to be that relentless at all times. So hats off to them. I thought they really played well.
It looked at times like a couple of players maybe weren't quite used to that pace of play. I know that, Macy mentioned that being in her first action of OVC, that the pace of play was really shocking to her.
Oh, sure. I mean, you can't emulate that. I mean, you just really can't. You can't emulate that in practice in any way, shape, or form that we try to. But, that's the way OVC is. Most of the teams have athletic players that can get after you, and they smacked us, and we didn't handle that very well. But we knew it was going to be hard. We knew the start to the OVC play was going to be tough. It's not going to get any easier come Saturday. So you got to have amnesia. You got to get over it, and you got to get ready for the next scout and get ready to do better.
Tamaya and Maddie combined for 27 in that very first quarter, and then of course after that it's Deja Young and Chelsea Perry.
Right.
Defensively, I know that you don't face a lot of teams like this in the rest of the league.
Mm-hmm.
For UT Martin, how did you even try to hang in at that point after they shot so well in those first two quarters?
Yeah, well, it's difficult because you're trying to focus on Chelsea, and you have to give up something, and Griffin was able to make those 2 threes, and then Maddie, was able to make those threes. But a lot of that was a little bit of rotation and non-communication because we were supposed to be there to take away the initial shot and then give space and try to make their bigs play in a crowd. And at times our defense wasn't bad, but then we'd give up 2 or 3 offensive boards. So you have to finish each possession with a rebound, and then we allowed their pressure to affect us offensively all night. We didn't get into any of our stuff. We didn't get a whole lot of open looks. I thought Lacey battled hard in the beginning on the glass, and when we broke the press, we shot layups, which is what you expect to do. But you can't give up so many points off live ball turnovers and second chance points. I mean, 45 points when you only score 64 strictly on that, it's just entirely too much.
Macy's not going to have 9 turnovers very often, but it was very clear from the start UT Martin was going to harass her with no less than 2 people.
Oh yeah, I mean, that just, that's a lot of respect for, for Macy that they are going to do that. But that's when it shows that we've got to have other kids step up and handle the basketball. But we know that that's a deficiency that we have. And again, the thing about college basketball is recruiting. So I mean, we are hoping to take care of some of those issues in recruiting. But right now we've got to find kids that are willing to step up and handle the ball because I mean, most teams are going to try to take her away or make things very, very hard from her. I mean, that's inevitable, but we just got to figure out, who's that next person up that's going to be able to get some things done. And tonight we had a lot of people kind of shying away from that instead of wanting to take on that challenge.
Scoring-wise, you did have Hawthorne step up big tonight, 20 points, only player in double digits. What did you see out of her in her first conference play?
Well, I just think that she was aggressive. She was real aggressive, going to the offensive glass, got us going, and she was aggressive when we did break the press of taking the ball to the basket. And she played in that relentless mode that you have to be in. You can't back down from teams like this. You've got to go at them head on. And I felt like that she did that, and she really made herself known early. And of course, then she got in foul trouble, so that slowed her down a little bit. But you just got to attack. When people pressure you, you have to attack that pressure. And we stayed on our heels most of the night. But again, credit to them. They're a very, very good team. Maddie is a workhorse for them. She hasn't been shooting the ball as well as I know she would like to this year and hasn't been in double figures nearly as many times as she was like to. But tonight was a perfect example of what she can do. Just really proud of the player that she's become as well.
On Monday, you talked to us about how rebounding is not necessarily about size. It's more about heart. And, Macy Turley ends up with second leading rebounder, 6 rebounds in the night.
Yeah, you got to find a way. You got to find a way, and especially when teams are more athletic than you, you just got to go get the basketball. And we're just I hate to say it, but we're just a little soft. We need to be tougher. I'm built out of a more competitive cloth than some of our players are, and we got to figure out a way to figure out if they're just unsure of themselves and they're not quite used to the pace and things like that, or if we're just don't have that competitive drive in us that we need, because I'm used to coaching competitive kids that are going to claw your eyes out if you try to take the ball away from them and things like that. And the team that had that drive tonight was wearing orange.